I'm here to be an all-time great.
You now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby from Big Baby Sports. As the Lakers get their ass kicked 125-108, it was just an embarrassing performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. But let me give you something. I'll give you about 5 things. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I'm not worried. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We'll be not worried. It's a long 82-game season. I see a long 82-game season, guys. I'm not worried. Hell no. I'm worried. We got our ass kicked tonight. Embarrassment from all fashions. From Luka, had 9 turnovers. From LeBron, not playing up to par. LeBron over there laughing with the Phoenix Suns bench, and I'm calling everybody out, and I have every right to. Because what I saw tonight was the Phoenix Suns punch us in the mouth. You let Dylan Brooks get his career high on you, Lakers. 33 points. And Colin Gillespie get his career high on you, undrafted. The defense wasn't up to par tonight. Everything was our biggest lead was a 6-point game, and their biggest lead was a 25-point game. We got our ass embarrassed. Disgusting performance by the Lakers. Just pathetic. I already know what some Laker fans are going to say. It's the second out of a back-to-back. It's LeBron's couple games he's been back. Give him time. What I saw from everybody from the team standpoint didn't look like it was engaged defensively. Offensively, it was bad. Turnovers were horrible. How many turnovers we had? Total turnovers. 22 turnovers, and they scored 32 off the 22 turnovers. If you have 22 turnovers, you're going to get blown out. And that's what we did. We got embarrassed. We didn't. We just seemed like the first 10 minutes of the game, we didn't look like we wanted to play tonight. And everybody gets held accountable, from Luka to Reeves to LeBron. Everybody on the team gets held accountable. Not this, we're going to let shit pass. Hell no. Colin Gillespie had 28 points, a career high. And he was trying, and this is what I don't understand. The Lakers played soft tonight. There wasn't any toughness. You know who we missed? Marcus Smart. He would have gotten Dylan Brooks' face. Don't ever try to showboat. When he dunked and did that to LeBron, and LeBron didn't look back, I knew it was over. I just didn't like the energy from the Lakers tonight. We got embarrassed and punked and humiliated, and I have every right to as a Laker fan first before this podcasting shit. I'm a Laker fan first. What I saw tonight, I did not like, and I have every right to express how I feel about my team, regardless if we win or lose. We got our ass kicked tonight. The shot selection was horrible tonight. Let's break it down. 16 points for Reeves, 6 for 12. He had 5 hit. The best backcourt in the league didn't play like the best backcourt in the league tonight. Got to keep it real. 5 turnovers for Reeves, 9 turnovers for Luka. But one thing I want to mention, Rui Hachimura. You should never even showed up to the game, bro. You should never drove or, you know what I mean? 0 points, 1 fucking shot, homie. One shot, bro. Like, it just seemed like once LeBron got back in the lineup, he got scared to play basketball. You saw LeBron come start. Oh, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to shoot. Well, and they're going to say Phoenix Suns defense. No. There were times where Rui caught the ball. He was open for 3 and kicked it out. The worst game of Rui's career as a Laker. Right now. This game, worst game tonight. I'm not saying in general, Laker fans. You twist my words around. What I'm saying is, tonight, Rui played one of the worst games as a Laker this season. This one of the worst. This is up there with the Oklahoma City Thunder loss. I didn't see any competitiveness until we were down 20-plus points in the fourth quarter. Just frustrating performance tonight. But we got to give Phoenix credit where it's due. They played hell of a defense. They're number 1 forcing turnovers. You know what I mean? We got to give credit where it's due. And I'm not going to fire J.J. Redick. I'm not going to fire J.J. Redick, trade Austin Reeves, because I know Lakers All Day Dope wants to trade people and get him out of here. I just didn't like the performance tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like the performance from the – and that's the thing. Devin Booker got injured and didn't even come back in the ballgame. Like, it's an embarrassment, man. Like, I just hate seeing my teams play lackadaisical performance. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know we lost, but shout out to everybody that's joining, man. Appreciate everybody. What's going on? Let me see here. Yep, I agree 100%. No defense from nobody from defense from anybody. Not even from, you know what I mean? Like 13 points from Connect off the bench, but that was in garbage time. But I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Everybody was a negative on plus minus in the starters. Starters played horrible. You know, I just didn't like the performance tonight. 1 point blank period, we got our ass kicked. And you let Dylan Brooks just do anything you wanted. 33 points, 15 for 26 from the field. But Phoenix played. And I know some Laker fans are going to say, Mark Williams should have been a Laker. I'm taking DeAndre Ayton over Mark Williams because I guarantee you Mark Williams is going to sit out next game. Gillespie's not going to get a career high next game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like funny ass comment, bro. Anyway, is LeBron washed? Is LeBron James washed? Tonight, I'm gonna keep it 100. He looked like he's aged tonight. He looked like he's 20. He looked like he's 23 seasons. He shot 3 for 10, Laker Nation. LeBron shot 3 for 10. 1 for 4 from the field. 31 minutes. 3 assists, 3 turnovers. So Luka had 9 turnovers. Reeves had 5. LeBron had 3. So that's a lot of turnovers combined from the big 3 tonight. You know, everybody gets held accountable from LeBron all the way to Jared Vanderbilt, even though he didn't play tonight. Everybody, from the starters to the bench to the team. You know what I mean? I just didn't like the energy tonight. Even JJ didn't get this team ready to play. Something was off tonight, and it's just one of the worst games. It's up there at the Oklahoma City Loss. I know certain fans are going to say it's a long 82-game season. I'm not worried. But tonight, for a performance like this, you have to show frustration and pissed offness. Like, you give up 125 points, and the 3-pointers that the Lakers gave up tonight, 44% from the 3-point line for the Phoenix Suns, 17 for 39. We won the rebound department, 39-33. They had 35 assists to our 18. They had 35 assists. Last night, we had 27 assists at the team. But we had 22 turnovers, like I said earlier. 22 turnovers, they scored 32 off those turnovers. That cannot happen in this game, in this league, man. So if you expect to win in this league, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? My boy Sean says LeBron washed. Absolutely. He said you look like you funny. You funny, bro. Salute. But just overall, just like as us Laker fans, we just want our team compete, fight, play with energy, play with toughness. But tonight we got our ass kicked. Simple and plain, Laker Nation. There's not one good you can take from this game. You know what I mean? Russell O'Neal had 11 assists tonight. But let me see who Phoenix plays. Let me see. Oh, Phoenix plays the minutes. Oh, Phoenix don't play until Friday. They're gonna lose against the Rockets. We already know what Phoenix is gonna do when they play the next night after beating the Lakers. It's just we had an opportunity to go 8-game winning streak. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, LeBron's double-digit streak is alive. I guess he had some type of streak going on. He stayed in the game, getting blown out, and hit a 3. What I didn't like, and I have every right to keep it real, you're down 20-plus points in a game against the Phoenix Suns, and I have every right to. I called everybody out, so everybody thinks I hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron. I'm just seeing what I saw out there. You know what I mean? LeBron was over there laughing with the Phoenix Suns bench, giggling. That is why I have my issues with LeBron James right there. You're getting destroyed by the Phoenix Suns, embarrassed, getting punked. I'm over here laughing, giggling with the bench. Hee hee ha ha. You're supposed to competition, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody, like, just that moment right there pissed me off. Like, that just, when LeBron did that, I knew the game was over. Like it was the third quarter somewhere, and LeBron was giggling, laughing. We were only down 15, 16. LeBron mentally checked out. So, but overall, man, just horrible game from Luka. Luka had 38 points, 11 assists, actually 11 rebounds, 5 assists, but 9 turnovers. He could have had a triple-double, but the wrong way. He was taking over. He had 20 points in the first quarter. Just overall, just 10 points for LeBron, 0 points from Rui. DeAndre Ayton had 12 points and 9 rebounds. Just overall, I just didn't like this performance tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like how he came out defensively from the start, guys. Like, I just didn't like the energy at all from this Laker team. And I have every right to be honest. I didn't like the energy from this Laker team tonight. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? And the Lakers, like, this is what I don't understand. Lakers were down hella, but they kept LeBron out there to get that streak, which I don't understand. If you're getting blown out, why keep LeBron out there? You know what I mean? Like, you know, and what I don't understand, what pisses me off also too, you know what I mean? But also, Luka said, Luka on tonight's loss, it's my fault. There's no way I should have 9 turnovers. He's going to bounce back against Toronto. We got a 3-game road trip. We got the Toronto Raptors, Boston Celtics, and Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I mean? Let's go. I'm glad we're going out on the road. I want to get this bad taste lost. Everybody thinks like I hate the Lakers. I've been a Laker fan since 2002, bro. I see Laker teams get blown out, so no energy, no passion, no first. Like, I just want to see my team do good. I hate when the Lakers don't play good. Like, it makes me very frustrated. And as a fan, I'm frustrated tonight because I just didn't like the aggressiveness from this team from the start. And you know what I mean? Like, we didn't start playing hard until the fourth quarter when we were down by a lot in the fourth quarter, which I don't like. That pisses me off, man. You're getting blown out. Oh, now I want to play hard. I want to play hard when we're down 20 plus. No, you should have been like that in the game. What changed the game for the Los Angeles Lakers was that second quarter. Simple and plain, Lakers. Simple and plain. You know? Simple and plain. So we lost that second quarter 35-21. We won the fourth quarter 31-29. That's the only quarter we won. We had that second quarter lost us the game. When Dylan Brooks did anything he wanted, shrugged shoulders, started talking shit to everybody, getting people's faces. The Lakers were going, oh, I got dinner reservations tonight. Let me check. Lakers play tonight? Oh, Lakers are playing tonight? Oh, yeah. I'm going to finally turn up. No, I did not like the performance tonight from the Lakers, from all fashions, everything tonight. Like, I hated it. You know what I mean? Like, just piss it. Like, from the all fashions. He said, what's going on? X Power X was good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree 100%. We need better defense out there. Just ridiculous. Just straight ridiculous out there tonight by the Lakers. From all types of fashion, from toughness to defense. And I already know what some sports fans are going to say. Yeah, it's not that serious. Oh, it happens. It's a long 82-game season. But it's the way that we come out of these games, guys. Like, it's just the way that we came out against Suns. It's a big game. Suns are the 7th seed. Lakers are 2 seed. Luka, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, LeBron. Excitement. Oh, stinking egg. It's a long season. We can't be having those lapses where we look like really bad and then bounce back. I don't want it to be up and down. I want to see Lakers play consistent. So far, we've been playing great, but tonight we got our ass kicked. And I'm gonna say that for like the title. I just don't like how we played tonight. From all types of passion, all types of frustration. I'm you know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. Like, I just didn't like how we played tonight. You know what I mean? I know that YouTuber Brandon Awada is gonna be celebrating like he won the championship. But I'm going to tell you this now. Lakers are going to get that get back. And shout out to my boy Chino. We'll see you in Phoenix. We're going to get our get back in Phoenix. We're going to get our revenge in Phoenix. So all you Suns fans, enjoy your championship. We're going to get our get back. And that's part of sports competition. I'm not worried about the Suns. I'm not worried about this team. You have to worry about these teams. You got to play them potentially in the playoffs. You know, we may face Phoenix in the playoffs. We may face, you know what I mean? Not the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers will make the playoffs. But we may face these teams down the line or a big game down the line. These games are important for us. These are big games. Tonight, we didn't step up to the challenge of the Phoenix Suns. We just didn't step up. Simple as plan. On all passion, from turn the ball over, defense wasn't there and letting them shoot threes. It's just overall, if you give me the Big Dave, what do you think of this game tonight? What do you give it? A negative F. Horrible. I know everybody's going to be like this. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I'm not worried. It's a long season. I'll show you what people are going to do. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I'm not worried. It's a long season. We got our ass kicked. You feel me? You like as a fan, you have to show. As a sports, I'm a Laker fan. Before any of this podcasting media stuff, as a Laker fan, what I saw tonight, I didn't like it. Pissed me off. It made my like it just. When my team does bad, I don't like it. I do not like it. Like the way that like everybody says I'm crazy, but it's the way that we came out. Lack of energy, lack of preparation, and that falls on JJ. And I'll keep on it. JJ didn't coach well tonight. And everybody's talking about Lakers need to put Dalton Connect in there, put him in there. He was thrown in there and didn't contribute. Nobody really contributed tonight. Luka has 38. Reeves had, his 30-point game went down tonight. But give credit to the Phoenix Suns defense. They trapped Luka, they trapped Reeves, they trapped LeBron. You know what I mean? And Phoenix Suns, and I'm gonna tell you this right now: if somebody plays the Phoenix Suns in the first round, they can be scary. They can upset somebody. The way that they play physical toughness, you know what I mean? The way that their new coach preaches defense, they were talking all game on defense. And the Phoenix Suns bench, anytime Phoenix scores, Phoenix Suns would jump up for joy, talk mess, yeah. Lakers were walk back to the bench with their head down, look up. Can't do that, bro. Can't show signs of defeat early because if you do, Phoenix is going to say, we got him. And that's what happened tonight. Phoenix wanted this game more than the Los Angeles Lakers did from the moment the game started, guys. The Phoenix Suns play harder. They're playing more physical, more tough tonight. We're going to call it what it is. Lakers got their ass kicked. We're going to call it what it is. This stream is not about keeping this stream right now tonight. It's not about anything positive for the Lakers tonight. We got to keep it real. And there's nothing positive tonight. Do you think getting blown out by 125 to 108 is a good game? From every Laker fan in here, do you think getting blown out is good? Do you think losing is good? You know what I mean? Do you think getting embarrassed and the Laker fans weren't cheering at all? Once the Lakers went up 15, 16 points, the team started booing when we down 20 plus. Then that's when the Lakers started playing hard. And I'm keeping it real. Like, I didn't see any energy from anybody tonight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But, like, you know what I mean? We can take this game, watch film, and I'm glad that they're leaving for Toronto tomorrow. Good. Get away from LA for 3 games, and we're going to bounce back again. Toronto's been playing at a high level, but I just hope this Phoenix Suns loss doesn't carry over into the Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics, because those are 2 teams we have to beat, man. Like, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. I expect LeBron to play either in Toronto or I bet you he's going to play either in Toronto or Boston. Wouldn't surprise me if he sits out in Toronto, plays in Boston, and then plays the Boston and Philly game. And then we come home against Spurs, go back on the road. So we're 0-1 in December. We play great in November. We're 0-1 in December. But overall, this game tonight frustrates me. You know what I mean? I have every right to be frustrated as a fan. I'm not I put the media stuff aside. As far as I'm a Laker fan first before any of this podcasting stuff. What I saw tonight, I did not like one thing about it. The horrible shot selection, the rotation wasn't there. Everything was bad tonight. You know what I mean? Let me see what my boy EQ said. There's more. Yeah, I know. It was embarrassment. Everybody was getting wide open layups. People are shooting wide open threes on the Lakers. There wasn't any. And I think missing the Marcus Smart is being missed right now from his toughness to his physical standpoint, playing with energy. Because if Marcus Smart was playing tonight, I guarantee you Dillon Brooks would not have got his career high. Marcus Smart would have made it tough for Dillon Brooks to get going. Guarantee you that. And Dillon Brooks was talking mess to everybody. And I saw him say something to Austin Reeves when he was going to the bench. And Austin Reeves was saying something and said, okay. And you saw Marcus Smart say, okay. That lets me know. Yeah, Phoenix Suns on the bullet point. You know what I mean? I got a sticky note. When we play Phoenix, we going to get their ass back. Okay, you want to talk all that noise? Okay. We put Phoenix Suns, Dylan Brooks, Colin Gillespie, Jordan Goodwin, Mark Williams. Okay, bet. They were talking mess. Okay, bet. Sticky note. Boom. They ain't going to do that again to us. I can promise you that. We gonna come in there in Phoenix when we play them again in a couple weeks. We're going to get back at them. You know what I mean? We're going to get back at Phoenix. We're going to get back. They got the little championship. You know what I mean? The little regular season championship so far. So go ahead and take that. Go ahead and celebrate. Go ahead and pop your champagne. You feel me? But we're going to get our get back in Phoenix. I just feel like just didn't like the game tonight. Simple as that. Like, overall, I just didn't like the performance by the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. Like, it was a back-and-forth game. It was 30-31 in the end of the first quarter. And then that second quarter, once the Lakers knew Devin Booker went to the bench, right? Lakers stopped playing basketball. They stopped getting their defensive rotations, talking, fighting through screens. There was a lot of wide-open layups, wide-open three-pointers. Mark Williams looked like Shaq out there. I just didn't like the rotations from defense. Marcus Smart should have played tonight, but he's back spasms. And I'm not going to fire J.J. Redick, trade Austin Reeves, trade this person, trade that person, because we played a game like this before, right, in Atlanta. The same exact way. And I showed frustration and passion. And guess what? We bounced back, and we won the next two. And then after that game, you know what I mean? You know, someone, yep, I agree. Someone on the bench said, yeah, I agree, man. Like, someone needs to step up tonight on the bench. That's the thing I'm thinking Lakers need to do is go trade for a bench player that can bring energy off scoring, bring that energy firepower off the bench, because we're dead last in three-pointers. I mean, dead last at bench points. But, yeah, man. I just didn't like it. You know what I mean? I just didn't like it tonight. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's true. EQ. But the fewest bench points this season, number one is the New York Knicks at 33.4% from the bench. They scored 33 points off the bench, the Knicks team. Denver Nuggets, 32. Minnesota Timberwolves, 31. 28.9% from their bench. 28 points per game off the bench. And the Lakers, 23 points. It's right here. That got to improve. You got to get some bench help, guys. Like, I just didn't like it tonight. I'm sick of it. Like, I know we won 7 games. We had a good run, riding high, but sometimes these games like this can put us back to reality. But okay, now let's focus on something good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it's just, I think, yeah, so I guess he has a streak alive at 1,297 straight games with double-digit points. LeBron James, that's why he stayed in there. So that streak. Everybody played bad tonight. You let Colin Gillespie get a career high on you. But I'm not surprised I called it. You know what I mean? You're down 20 and you're laughing. It was 94 to. Okay, let me. This is why I have my issues with LeBron James. I know he's been playing good, but this is the shit I'm talking about right here. You're down 20 plus points in an NBA game, 94 to 73. against the Phoenix Suns, and you're over there laughing with Jordan Goodwin, LeBron. Like really? You know, this is why I have my issues with him, because of shit like this. Just like you. Anyway, about Rui Hachimura, man. I didn't like he didn't play good. Worst game as a Laker. You know. Yes, they are. That's the thing. They only lost one game, and they play with passion every night. And I would not be. I'm gonna say this here on Big Baby Sports, at December 1st, 2025. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be. Don't be surprised if they get to the 70+ mark wins with only 3 losses. Would not be surprised if they go 75-1. Would not surprise me. You know what I mean? But real quick, get back to Rui. As far as Rui, because he looks, once LeBron got back into the starter lineup, he looked disinterested. He looked scared. He just didn't look like himself. It just seemed like a lot of Lakers just seemed like, it just didn't seem like we wanted to win tonight from the moment the tip. You know what I mean? Like if it was a big game against the Suns, riding high, the show statement, Lakers just said. Here's how the Lakers played tonight. We're down 20+? Okay, then let's play. Nah, I just didn't like it overall. We got played from all fashions, from defense, offense, tenacity, hustle, everybody. There's not one good thing to talk about. I know people are going to say this was good. Like they didn't know. I didn't. Even when we played in the fourth quarter, they started playing hard for about 2 minutes. Once they gave up a layup, they decompressed. They didn't play hard tonight. They didn't. Simple and plain. And the title is going to stick to the title. Yeah, Jay, and everybody was held. I'm holding JJ accountable tonight. Everybody, not just everybody. I mean, everybody gets held accountable. JJ, LeBron, Luka, Reeves. And what pissed me off, and I've ever had to be fucking frustrated, was LeBron was down. We're down 20+ points. When I see somebody laughing on when I know people are gonna say it's an NBA game. It's gonna happen. You're getting embarrassed on your home court, and you want to laugh with the other opponent. When is it gonna be when the competitiveness saying, "F that Phoenix Suns player, he's an enemy. Let's go beat his ass." When we gonna get that? When are we gonna get the competitiveness again? It's all just buddy handshake. You know what I mean? Let's go, yeah. Let's do the Dougie. It's never that. This NBA generation is soft, bro. I miss it when it was competitive and like, he's an enemy. Don't talk to him. He's an enemy. For that competitive standpoint, not just let me give you a handshake, give you a hug, let's get some food after. No. You know what I mean? I just didn't like the energy. But why when there was times where I saw people when I see players laugh with the other team, that lets me know that I'm mentally checked out, and I have every right to be. I have every right to see what I see. But why are you laughing? You're down 94-73. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like how LeBron did that tonight, and I have a right to call it out because I saw it. You're down 20+. You're laughing with the Phoenix Suns bench. Oh, you're taking that and blowing out of proportion. No. Why are you laughing? You're getting embarrassed, bro. And this is why I have my issues with him. My personal opinion, this is why I have the issues I have about LeBron. You would never see Michael Jordan do that. laughing, giggling with another opponent. You're blow me. You're beating me up by 20 plus. I'm gonna laugh with you. You never see Kobe do that. You never see Magic do that. But when I see that from him, and I see that from him in the playoffs, from LeBron James, he does that. When he mentally checks out, he starts laughing. I don't like that. That's the only reason I have my issues with LeBron James, is because sometimes I feel like he doesn't take the game seriously enough, and I have every right to keep it 100. I just didn't like that part right there. LeBron played horrible tonight, along with everybody else. But that moment right there set the tone for the rest of the game. Now, if he was doing it in the first quarter, cool. If it was 1-0, he was, you know what I mean? But the fact that you were down 20-plus points, bro, and you were laughing on the sideline with an opponent getting embarrassed, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why I have my issues with LeBron James. You know? Like, that is why you'll never see that. Remember how in the early stages of the 2000s you would see Allen Iverson, Kobe go at it? The Sacramento Kings, Lakers go at it, Celtics, Lakers. The rivalry is still to this day. I hate the Celtics. I can't stand them. I want to beat them so bad on Friday. There's no more rivalries in sports anymore. As far as, like, you still got the Lakers and Celtics, but as far as players rivalry, there's none of that anymore. You got your Lucas and them Bookers, but it's just what I see. I don't see that. Oh, you're talking. Don't talk to me. Get out of here. Like, now it's just, let me go give you a handshake. Let me do the Dougie. Hey, let's turn up. Hey, rock lean with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's why some people have LeBron as their GOAT. I have Kobe as my GOAT for my reasons. I'm not going to argue with you, Lakers all day. I'm not going to argue with you anymore about LeBron James. You feel me? And that's the thing. Trevor Ariza said LeBron is a fun-loving guy, but that's why he's not. In my opinion, that's why he's not put in that category. In my category, because of stuff like that. I know. I'm not gonna. I agree. I agree, bro. What's going on, Chris? I agree. It's a watered down league, bro. It's not. Sometimes I feel like it's not physical enough anymore. It's just the referees told the players to time out. Stop being physical. Stop yelling at me. And Luka was like, "What? You're telling us to calm down? It's basketball. It's competitive." But the ref said, "Don't talk to me like that." So what you're saying is you can't be physical in the NBA anymore. If a referee says, "Calm it down, guys. It's basketball. You should be physical, toughness." But today's NBA is soft. It is. I don't care what anybody says. Today's NBA is soft. You can't be physical anymore. You can't talk trash anymore. If you shoot a three in somebody's face and look at him and say, "Yeah," technical foul. But how come when Luka does a showboat and play a technical foul, but Dylan Brooks does a shrugged shoulders, no tech? So I feel like the refs pick and choose when they want to give techs out. And the refs are soft. They called a travel on Austin Reeves, and Dylan Brooks traveled on the next play. They didn't call it. You know what I mean? He said LeBron never had that. He never did, bro. And that's why that's one of the reasons why I can't put him as can't put him in the GOAT conversation for me. In my conversation on my board. Everybody else has their board. So far, my GOATs are Kobe, Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Kareem, and Tim Duncan. And I'll save that for a different day. Yes, they are. But like I don't care if people get mad at me, bro. I'm speaking my opinion, my frustration, my expression. Like, it's just ridiculous. And people say, don't overreact. Don't overreact. Don't, you know what I mean? I have every right to overreact. So for the bench tonight, 60 minutes, 5 points from Gabe Vincent and Jake LaRavia. Oh, Dallas lost tonight. Nikola Jokic had a triple-double, 29 points, 20 rebounds, 13 assists. AD won tonight. Yep, JJ said it best. If you don't play hard against that team, you'll get exposed, and that's what happened. They got exposed. So far, we got Toronto's. We're 15-5. They're 14. So we got some games coming up. So 16, 17, 18, 19. We could be either 20-5 or we could start. Yeah, they didn't play for each other. He's keeping it real. Yeah, the ball didn't move tonight with Luka. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I agree. We didn't look like the Lakers tonight. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes Luka does try to do too much, but there's moments where he has to do a lot because sometimes the offense. Sometimes I think he wants to get going, get it early. I think Luka's trying to go for a big game. I just feel like he's trying to go for a big game. But you're gonna see a different Luka in Toronto. I just feel like Luka's gonna play different as far as I bet she's gonna start facilitating, getting his guys involved. But you know what I mean? X Power X House said any good takeaways from tonight? I'm gonna be honest. X Power X House. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hell no. It was a straight ass whooping tonight. There is nothing good about tonight's game. Nothing you can take from this game to learn from it. You just gotta throw out the paper, watch film, and come out more aggressive next game. Come out more energized next game. I just wanted to see Lakers play basketball. And tonight, I know we had a back-to-back, but it felt like we played. It just felt like we played as 4 overtimes against the Pelicans. And I think you know what I mean. We just played soft tonight. Simple and plain. We played soft. Overall, I just did not like how we played from moment to finish, and it's just embarrassment. You know, we got Phoenix Suns fans acting like it's the NBA Finals and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So something like for me, I'm taking this loss. So some people don't care. I know that Phoenix dominated the Lakers tonight. You know? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous tonight. I know back-to-back games are tough, but still, I just want to see the energy and fight. You know? You feel me? Hold on. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too, bro. I thought we were going to get the win, but we just played fucking trash tonight. Simple and plain. You know, I know everybody's going to turn up. I know the Suns fans are going to act like it's the NBA Finals. I'm going to let them enjoy that because the Lakers are going to learn from it, get better. We're going to win. When do we play the Suns? I'm going to look at the schedule because I have sticky notes for that game that I'm going to put up in my notes because I just hate losing to teams like that and their fans talking. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at the Lakers schedule for that. Oh, we play them again on the 23rd in Phoenix. We gonna get back. We gonna, and plus we potentially may play them in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. I actually hope the Phoenix Suns beat the Thunder and move on to the Vegas. I want to see Phoenix again. I want to get that get back. You know what I mean? I want to see Phoenix. Come on, Phoenix. You know, you whooped our ass. Let's get back. You know what I mean? Let's go. Nah, man. Not I used to be, but nah. Because I'm the type of person, if my player doesn't do good in 5-6 games, I trade him. You feel me? So, you know. Of course, some Suns fans go live all of a sudden. Right when the Suns beat the Lakers, he wants to go live, but he was, you know. I know, but I'm waiting for Big Baby to get his ass in here. Show up to my live right now. I'm on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, just the Phoenix Suns, bro, they whooped their ass. They whooped their ass tonight. Simple and plain. From defense to offense to everything, bro. You know what I mean? We got our ass kicked. The Suns fans, you know what I mean? I know, go in there. I'm on my live talking about the game on my YouTube channel. I'll pull up after my live. Actually, pull up to the live, bro. Leave a comment. I'm here. I'm not going to run away. But anyway, but yeah, just overall, it's embarrassment tonight. You know? It was a belt to ass. But congratulations on your championship. You know? It was an ass whooping tonight. But I just didn't like how we came out. Like, it's just what I saw. I just saw a team once. Like, what pissed me off too is when Devin Booker went to the bench. We stopped playing. We went up 5 points, 6 points. It was like, okay, let's get 10 points. Let's try to make a big lead. So when Devin Booker gets back, it'll be hard for him to get back in the ball game. You know what I mean? So I just didn't like what I saw from that moment on. Just other shit that pissed me off. You know what I mean? But yeah, congrats to the Phoenix Suns on your NBA championship. Well deserved. You whooped their ass. You gotta give it where it's due. Great game. We'll see you on the 23rd of December, bro. We gonna get our get back in Phoenix. We gonna get our get back. Dylan Brooks ain't gonna play like that again. Colin Gillespie ain't gonna play like that again. I can guarantee you. We gonna have better preparation for the Phoenix Suns. You feel me? We gonna have better preparation for the Phoenix Suns because I didn't like how Phoenix Suns were trying to showboat a little bit, try and get their career highs on us. If you try and get a career, I'm throwing an elbow at you. Oh, no, you ain't gonna showboat on me, bro. You ain't gonna showboat on me. You feel me? You're gonna do that to me, bro? Hell no. And the Phoenix Suns were talking. I hate when teams talk and my Lakers don't fight back. I hate it. Everybody act tough when they up.
Okay. The package has been sitting in my car.
You know? But yeah. Let's see. Hold on real quick. LeBron said something.
Speak about it first. You understand? I am old. You understand. Shit that you had back before.
Hey, when we lost by 20 plus points of our life.
Come on in, big dog. excuses. Oh, you play.
Pull up to my live and watch it then.
We have Luka Doncic and LeBron James. I don't want to hear it. We playing them back to back. We're coming.
Everybody act tough when they up. You know what I mean? And he was talking about what excuses we'll have. There's no excuses. Simple and plain. We got our ass kicked. There's no excuses. We got our ass kicked. Simple and plain. We'll see you on the 23rd. Enjoy your championship. We'll see you then. You know what I mean? No excuses. Lakers got their fucking ass kicked tonight. Simple and plain. Lakers got their ass kicked from start to finish. But, hey, kudos to the Phoenix Suns. Great game. They whooped their ass overall. You know, from start to finish. They played with more energy tonight. More toughness. More camaraderie. The Lakers did not play team ball. Phoenix Suns played team ball. Last night we played team ball. But today we did not play team ball. It just wasn't there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's just like kudos to Phoenix Suns. Kudos to Phoenix Suns. Salute to you. Congratulations to your NBA championship. But no excuses for no excuses. Phoenix Suns are up their ass. There's no excuses. We got our ass kicked. You know what I mean? So go and celebrate your championship. Go celebrate your championship. But I'm going to get off. Hit that like button. Subscribe, everybody. Have a good one.